The metro platform was crowded in the lazy, half-broken way it always is after 10 p.m. People pretending they're not tired. Phones glowing like tiny life rafts. The smell of metal, dust, and something fried 3 hours ago. I noticed the man because he stood too still. Everyone else shifted, leaned, adjusted bags. He faced the tracks without moving, hands at his sides, eyes open but unfocused, not staring into the tunnel, just waiting. When the train lights appeared, everyone stepped forward. He didn't. At the last second, he turned his head and looked directly at me. He smiled like we shared a joke that hadn't been told yet. I got on a different car. Inside, the train was loud, too bright, aggressively normal. I checked my phone, pretending I hadn't just dodged a small, irrational fear. No signal, as usual underground. The train lurched forward. Stations slid by. At the third stop, the doors opened and the man stepped in. Same coat. Same stillness. Same smile, unchanged, like it had been paused. He stood across from me, too close for coincidence. Not close enough to complain. The train moved again. I watched his reflection in the dark window. It lagged half a second behind his movements. When he tilted his head, the reflection stayed still. I swallowed. A woman beside me glanced up, frowned, then shifted closer to me without saying anything. Her hand was shaking. That helped. Shared fear feels more legal. The lights flickered as the train entered a longer tunnel. The man finally spoke. You weren't supposed to switch cars. His voice was calm, informational, like a correction, not a threat. No one else reacted. I said nothing. Silence felt safer, like not touching a live wire. The woman next to me whispered, "Do you see him too?" I nodded. The man sighed, almost disappointed. That makes this messier. The train slowed between stations. Emergency lights kicked in. Red. Dim. The kind of lighting that forgives nothing. The man turned, slowly, and now I saw it. His face wasn't wrong. It was incomplete. As if someone had learned expressions from screenshots, not motion. Sometimes, he said, people fall through cracks in systems. Cameras skip them. Records blur. Schedules, forget them. He looked at me again. You did that 3 years ago. My stomach dropped. I knew exactly what he meant. A night. A missed stop. A walk home I never fully remembered. An accident that never made the news. The woman beside me whispered, I was supposed to be on a different train. The man nodded. G.S. The doors at the end of the car slid open. There was no platform. Just darkness moving past, fast and deep. I'm not here to hurt you, he said. I'm here to finish something. The lights went out completely. When they came back on, the car was quieter. Too quiet. The woman was gone. No scream. No struggle. Just an empty space where she had been standing. The train pulled into the next station like nothing had happened. People stepped on. Phones came out. Life resumed its lazy rhythm. The man adjusted his coat. As he walked past me, he whispered, You're getting harder to find. Then he stepped off the train and vanished into the crowd. I stayed seated for 3 more stops. Afraid to move. That was 6 months ago. Yesterday, I received a transit card in the mail. No return address. Already loaded. On the back, printed neatly. Valid for 1 final trip. I've been standing on the platform for 10 minutes. There's a man here who won't stop smiling, and he's standing very, very still.